Hi, everybody. This is JoAnne Eisen with the Reaching Unlimited on Spirit Message Night. And we're going to welcome again Marsha. And I'm going to do something different. I'm going to say hello to you in a minute, Marsha.
Okay.
I'm going to do something different while we're bringing people on. I'm going to go live on Instagram, which I've never done. And I want to see how it will work. So I'm actually going to go live on Instagram. So, Marsha. Oh, wait. Hi, everybody on Instagram.
Say that again.
Hi, everybody on Instagram.
Oh,
I'm going live with Marsha on Facebook. If you guys want to hop over there, we're going to be doing card readings tonight. So anyway, we're live doing card readings. So Marsha, hi everybody that's here.
hi everybody.
Afia, Bridget, and Angie. Tell us,
Nice to
Marsha,
see
how
you
are you
all.
doing?
Hi. I'm good tonight, JoAnne. How are you?
And Pam, I'm fine. We were having a little chat before the show today, so there's that. Hi, Miriam. You guys were right on it, man. Right on it.
Okay, yeah.
Jacqueline, if you hear me, I'm waiting to hear about your experience today. So tell us, Marsha, how are you doing? Hi, Tracy. What's happening with you?
I'm shutting my phone off. That's what I'm doing. Um, I'm doing really well. I'm excited for tonight. I love Friday nights. It's like such a fun night to way to end the week, isn't it? It's like
Yeah,
work is done. Are you done for work for the week? No work for the weekend?
really. Jacqueline, you're here. Yay. Let me answer this. I am going to be working this weekend because that's what I do.
I
Hi,
know.
Jacqueline, we want to hear about your experience. It's been
Yes,
a day
Jackie.
here. Things are coming together. Yay. Hi, Don. Marsha's taking everybody's names down, so you guys get ready for that. Tell us, Jacqueline, do you feel like like this was a big day for you? Do you feel like you're moving forward? I can't wait. We need to pull cards. Let's do that. Let's
Okay.
do it.
Can I
Jacqueline.
just ask everybody before we do anything? You guys think of a question that you want to ask. I love having questions. So if you can think of what you want, that would be great. I'm putting you down in the order that I see you.
Happy Friday to you, Bridget. I'm going to just pull a card on what to expect in your. This is not your question, Jacqueline. I'm just doing this. Then you get to ask your question. Very excited. I do. You took a huge step as right. Trying to let go of fear. Well, do you let me know how that works for you? Because I've been trying to do that too.
I
But you know
know.
what? A little bit of fear for what you're doing is a good thing. You took a big step. So it's definitely, and I know a little bit more about, the sacrifice you made. So, but it's going to work out fine. It's going to be fine. Hold on. I'm going to pull cards on it though. Let's see. Let's see what you can expect. Just out of curiosity, even though I feel it's going to be wonderful, although tiring, I feel like it's going to be very tiring. You're going to be working very hard. Oh, wait, we got to pull one naughty card.
Oh, yeah.
So I was talking to a friend today, and she had one of the things I want to do is I've created some t-shirts. Actually, Marsha has one of them. Uh,
Oh,
I've actually made more for Reach the Unlimited. But anyway, I saw a friend of mine had a shirt on that said, oh shoot, what did it say? Um, Underestimate me. Wait a minute.
oh, I think I know what you mean.
Underestimate me. Oh shoot, it'll be fun or something like that. I'll have to.
Okay, go ahead. Underestimate me. I know what you mean. I've seen that.
It'll be fun or they'll whatever. It's a funny shirt. Anyway, so I was playing with that saying today in my. I want to make a shirt like that just because it was hilarious. I'm sorry, I killed it.
Oh, so Jacqueline says you can tell everybody because it's too much to type.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. I guess I can't tell him, Jacqueline. The card just told me
Oh,
I can't. You need some alone time, and I feel like the alone time is to be more introspective about being clear about what you want to create and how you want to create it, and it really is going to be to making sure that you have all your ducks in a row. I feel like that's going to be really important. Um, I really feel like you're definitely walking into your path. It's going to be really, I love that the red is here because that red first struck me as strong, having that strength and making magic happen. And I feel like you're bringing into fruition you actually have had this dream and you want, yeah, again, here, you've had this dream and that it's something that you've actually wanted. And really, this is going to teach you a lot. This is going to be a great teaching tool for you. I feel like it's going to be really good for you, but I feel like you're going to have to really, like you said, the fear thing, you're going to have to really control that. You don't want it to take power, which is so funny because I saw your word powerful there. And that you're just going to want to you've got to keep your mind clear. You've got to really keep your mind clear. Okay, so Jacqueline opened up a little shop. I think it's like a little outdoor, or it's a shop in a shop. It's like she's renting this space in this big place that has a lot of people that go through. I can't remember all the numbers and the specifics. And she sells a lot of the products that she makes. Yeah, I feel like there's more to it. I think more is going to come up tonight, though, Jacqueline, in the card readings. So she's been wanting to do this, and she took a big leap of faith to do it. 4,000 people, yeah, per day. It's going to be great.
That says 40,000. That says 40,000.
Oh, that does say 40,000.
Oh my God.
40,000 people per day. And she makes
awesome.
candles. I think you make cream as well. Do you? What are your things you make? And what is it? And how can people connect with you?
Yeah, where is it? Where are you? Oh, that's awesome. Well, that's exciting.
Because you'll have to have a Spotify shop now. Anyway, wow. Tell us what you're making and your products, what you're going to be selling there. I know, yeah, a lot of beautiful stuff. Okay, so where are we at, Miss Marsha?
Okay, so I'm going to give the first few people. I'll just go down my list. If you guys have a question, would be great. Dawn Marie is first. Katie, Sue, Afia, Bridget, Angie, and then I'll stop right there for now. But if you guys can put in a question. Oh, candles, crystals, soaps. Mm-hmm. Jacqueline, my husband wants to start making soap. I know. I was like, I don't know about that.
Wow.
He wants to have a project.
Hey guys, her website is right there, spiritcave.ca. So there you go. Okay, Katie, we'll get to that. Career job.
Okay.
For Dawn.
Oh, next. All right, Dawn is just general, so that's good. We can do that. Now I'm trying to look. Guidance, career.
Marianne will buy soaps off of Richard. I'll buy soaps off of Richard too.
Oh, I bet. I'd like to see what he's going to do.
And then I could do a special live on how to make soap with Richard, starring Richard.
Yeah. Oh, he would love it. Oh, it's right up his alley.
Hey, he does trading for motorcycles and guns. It would be interesting to have him on and talk about guns.
Oh, you would enjoy that.
I would
enjoy it. He's like an expert on it. You would love it.
Jacqueline said, tell him to do it, Marsha.
I will. Oh, he would be all over that. I'm telling you.
I think I'm going to do that.
Guns and soap. We used to say when I would do Reiki a lot, we'd be like, oh, we're guns and Reiki.
I think it would be a great, you know what? We all need to know the balance of having a firearm.
That's right.
It's not all bad, but you don't get drunk.
No.
And flip the gun around when there's kids around.
Yep.
And leave it on the table for children to get to. I'm not saying anything specific here, but in case something like that would happen.
That's right.
Sorry, Dawn, I was.
And do you want to know? My husband was voted most ethical in high school.
Ooh.
and he is a rule follower to the utmost. So there would be none of that hanky panky going on.
Did you see that? Guns and suds.
Yeah, gun-shaped soaps.
Oh, I wanted to let you all know it's not up yet because partly I'm the one that's holding it back, but Marsha and I are going to be teaching an angel class on the 25th of March. It's going to be a
Yep.
2-hour class on how to get to know your angels. Just want to FYI that one out there.
How to get to know them and signs when they're with you. Oh my God, I have so many sign stories. Oh, that's my favorite. Oh, Jacqueline. She's funny. Oh my God. Okay.
If you guys are interested in a class, I can send you information. Just message Marsha and I. We have a flyer. I just am trying to hook up Zoom to that, and I decided to do my actual day job today, and instead of doing what I was supposed to do for Marsha.
That's all right. I get it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Dawn Marie just wants general guidance. She's starting.
Oh. Interesting. So I do feel like you're overdoing it, Dawn. I feel like Spirit is saying slow down. You need to take time to breathe, reevaluate, slow down. I really do feel like it's also physical, like your body just physically needs to rest more than maybe necessarily your mind. But I do feel like you've had a lot of things going on in your life as well, a lot of chaos or a lot of change, something to do with moving parts in some way. And I feel like it's just time for you to be able to step back and take time for yourself, like really like go somewhere, disconnect from everything. I feel like you're being asked to disconnect. Too much going on. You need to change the way that you are going forward in your life. You need to try to find ways to mitigate things that are draining your energy or in areas where you're doing too much and you're not saying enough is enough. I need to step back. So there's something going on in that area. And again, I feel like it's physical, but it's mental as well. This moving around. It's like you just need to unplug because this is like the mental chatter. It's all that stuff that's going on in your mental mind. And you're not able to just like when you go to bed, you're still processing, you're still moving things around or trying to figure things out. You're not giving yourself time to replenish. But you need to be, you are grateful. This is saying be grateful. I feel like you are grateful for the things that are happening in your life. So I feel like it's maybe going more into that more gratitude. Sorry, didn't want to come out. Going more into the gratitude of the things that you have, the things that have been unfolding before you, and being able to, hold on. We're shifting gears here, I see. So, oh, interesting. So I feel like it's interesting because in this card, I feel very much like you're just, I'm sorry, I'm going long on this one because we had a shift. I pulled too many cards. Marsha's going to get mad at me.
That's all right.
Oh, hold on. Hello. Somebody on Instagram. We're doing a live on Facebook. We're doing card readings, and I totally forgot that I had Instagram on. This may be hard. I do feel like you're going through a lot in a lot of different areas. So I'm going to come back and say you really need to reevaluate. I really do. I feel because I do feel like you've got some big things going on. Because the other card in the naughty deck is you're going through some tough stuff. Clearly. I feel like this again is going more into the mental. Like I'm not doing enough. I'm not getting far enough ahead. There's something that you feel like you're being kept from doing, but really it's about don't worry about it because you're going to be able to move forward in your right time. So don't go into your head. So I feel like the two main cards for you is really take care of yourself, make sure you're replenishing yourself and stay out of your mental mind and allow the process to go forward in the way that it's supposed to go forward. I'm sorry that was very disjointed, but
That's okay. I'm just going to say something quickly. JoAnne, I'll be the runner-up. But I did get a thing for you too. I got chaos, like a lot of things are going on with you, and things that have caused you a lot of anguish and pain. But one thing that I think that is going to bring, because I got, how's this going to end? And I did get, the triumph card. I got the celebration card. But to get to that celebration card from where you are is really, it's a time to stand up for yourself and really, own your own power and don't let that go. If you stand up for yourself, things are gonna, it's just gonna get easier. And I feel like I'm talking to myself, for God's sakes. Hi, JL. Nice to see you tonight. So yeah. So.
Hi, and hi, Kathy. I think that's you, Kathy Ewing, my sister-in-law.
Oh, is she on
Instagram?
Oh, I'm gonna put her on here.
Welcome to my world.
Seascape and JL, if you guys want a question, it would be great to put one in there. And now we're doing Katie. She wants some guidance on her career and job.
All right. And I'll be more focused this time.
That's all right. We love you, JoAnne, the way you are.
You're so sweet.
I'm going to start singing. Just the way you are. I'm losing my marbles. Okay. I'm trying to read everybody's questions. I'm going back.
Okay. Did you get Michelle Harris?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. She's down the line now. Katie, she wants guidance on a career or job. Sue is next after that, guidance on her daughter. Afia, I think, I don't have a question for you. I think it's just general. Cassandra is next too, and I don't have a question for you. And then Mary M, not Mary Ann. Mary M is next after that. Yep, Afia says general.
Okay. I gotta do the naughty cards again. I think the naughty cards are gonna be out a lot tonight.
Oh, Jacqueline, I missed you on my list. I'm gonna add you here.
Okay, for Katie.
Okay. Guidance on her career.
So you're gonna have to warn Richard that he's gonna be getting a call from me now.
Oh, I will.
Y'all get ready because he's coming.
Yeah. He would love it too. I could just see him now. Okay, Katie says career, job, and relationship.
We're going to do career and job because that's what I pulled.
Okay.
That's interesting. So I got that stink. I'm sorry, Marsha, can you go first?
Yep. I'm just all right. Okay, what are we going to do? We're doing your career, and then we're going to try to do relationship too. Did you pull cards already, JoAnne?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so I'll do the relationship. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I don't know that I have the answer to the.
Katie, are you in a relationship right now? Huh.
Career for Katie. You know, it's funny, Katie, because I feel like everything is very stagnant right now. I feel like I don't see movement in any direction. It's really weird. I'll tell you what I get in a minute, but
okay. So Katie, this is what I'm feeling for your relationship. I got really good cards for this, but the only thing that I am getting for you is there might be a little bit of a communication, a lack of communication, I should say. Hi, Lisa. A lack of communication where you're not asking necessarily for help that you would want, or anything that you need in this relationship. But I do feel that this, look at this beautiful card I got. Like, oh my, I would want that one. True love. Look at that. I do feel like it's a good thing. I got another one, which was, they're all really good cards. Triumph, you know. Tell me if you feel that this is helping you, but I just feel like you need to get out the, ask for a little bit more, whatever it is you need. Don't take the back seat, but really step forward and make sure that your needs are known. Your needs are known.
Well, I feel like you're really being like held back in your job. Like it's, you want to do something, but it's not coming into fruition. And when I look at it, it's like, so you got the a bond to animal thing. And I feel like to me, this is about going back to the roots of, I hear loyalty though, like there's loyalty and going back to the roots of who you are and what you want. Because I feel like you're not really clear about what it is that you want. I feel like, but the thing is that I have like the roots, right? Which is funny, I just said that because you got the roots, but you got some deceit going on. Like there's something that's not being made clear or something that's not coming into fruition. Like you don't have the whole story. I don't know if you're looking at a job, but you do come out with luck. So it turns out okay, but there's something that's holding you back right here. And I do feel like, again, there's like inconsistency or things that are not coming out into the way you want it. It's not unfolding in the way that you want it. There's self-reflection, I think, because there's really, again, like the betrayal, the things that are not turning out the way you want it. So there's something going on in that way. But the Archangel Raphael is there to support you and guide you along your path. So you just have to have faith and trust to keep moving forward, and everything will turn out in the way that it's supposed to turn out. But I feel like you've got some inner work that you need to do. And really, it's coming back to your courage and your self-confidence. You have to have the confidence to keep moving forward and to grab what it is that you want. But I feel like you're not clear. I feel like there's not clarity within you. You are the best thing that has ever happened to you. So yeah, it is coming back to you. You're the best thing that ever happened to you. So go easy on yourself. And this is buy yourself your own damn drink. So it's, you need to take control. You're the one that needs to take control of this. That's what the message is. And really, it's about taking care of yourself. It really comes back to you and taking care of yourself. You need to do the footwork. You need to do the things to be able to move forward. And make sure you're paying attention to your thoughts. Don't allow the negativity or the doubt to come in. Just allow yourself to move forward.
Can I just pop up one thing about the job too? So I'm picking our angel cards, JoAnne. I'm going to get ready for that angel class, right? So I picked an angel card, and it says no more complaining. And I don't necessarily think that you're complaining, but I think that you're not seeing the job for what it is, or you're not really looking at it and appreciating what it is that you have there. Because, and I also picked too another one, our Archangel Jeremiah, which is all as well. That really it is a good situation for you. But I think maybe you want to look at it through different eyes, I guess, is how I would put it.
Yeah, I would say that. Look at it from a different perspective, definitely. Yeah, different eyes. I feel like it's stagnant though. You're gonna have to do something to move it.
Yeah, it's all in your court.
Yeah.
Basketball thing. It's all in your court, Katie. Okay, we ready to go on?
I'm gonna have it's gonna be one of those nights tonight, you guys.
Are you still doing Katie? Because we're going on to Sue.
We're doing it. Okay, I'm glad it makes sense. Yes, we're going on to Sue. What's Sue's question?
Sue is guided. She wants some guidance about her daughter. I don't know what about her daughter, but let me see if there's any more.
Daughter, Sue, guidance about the daughter. Hi, Lisa. I'm sorry, I had a message from my son that I needed to look at. So thank you for doing that.
Okay. Sue guidance on her daughter. Okay.
Oh no, Lisa, I'm so sorry. Oh wow, that's what a big shift that is. Wow.
Oh, Lisa, I know. I'm so
I'm
sorry.
so sorry, Lisa.
And then a new grandson, which is so
Yeah.
exciting too.
Yeah, you got both ends of that spectrum.
Wow. Oh, that's a hard one, huh?
It's a hard one. Sue wants guidance on her daughter. Hmm.
All right.
You know, I really feel like it's her life, and I don't know what's going on, but I feel like your perspective is important to help her, but this is her path that she needs to take, right? She's going to go through the ups and the downs and the decision making and the right or the wrong. I feel like it's just really the vision quest, right? It's about her doing her soul's journey and making the decisions that she needs to make. And that you don't really have a lot to do with it other than continuing to give her your guidance and your perspective on things. But it's also going to come from her perspective because that's what we live our life from, is where we're at right now. And then we keep moving and changing. So I feel like you do have a part in that, but I really do believe that this is her path. And really it's going to be a lot of self-love and a lot of compassion to her. It's because I feel like you're going to do better with her if you just you love her through it, whatever it is that she's going through. I do feel like there's a decision or a choice or something happening in that way. And to which again, this is to me, it feels again like you have to love her through it and don't throw salt on the wounds. So I feel like this is definitely about just allowing her. She's not broken. You don't have to fix her. So it's letting her do her is what I feel like you're being asked to do, is let her in love and compassion and support, letting her do her. What do you get?
I didn't do anything yet. I was reading all the comments. We might have to just keep going and alternate because we've got a lot.
Yeah, we do have a lot. Okay, so you're going to do Athea?
Athea. And then Bridget is after that.
And, okay, I'll do Bridget.
I don't know if Bridget has a question.
Let me go back. Bridget, do you have a question? My chair is squeaking.
All right. Athea.
I'll talk more about the class, Bridget, and I'll also post it. I'll behave myself and post it. And the class is going to be on the 25th, and it's going to be at 4 Pacific time, 2 hours, so 4 to 6 Pacific time. I'm going for Bridget's question.
Okay, I didn't see one.
Yeah.
Athea, I'm giving you a general reading right now. I just want to pick one more card.
Go with the flow. Okay.
Okay, so Jacqueline, no deck specific, but I'll show you the ones that we have after a little while. So Athea, I feel like right now that there's a lot of movement for you, and it's I feel like everything is going forward in a really beautiful, beautiful way because I feel like everything that you need, you're getting. I feel like it's coming to you. Your needs are being met. You're getting what you need, and for you, it's you're being kind, and you know when you're being kind to other people, it's coming back to you. You know, it's karma. It's rebuilding all of that towards yourself. And I feel like there's new stuff coming in. So not only are things going to get better, I feel like there's movement. I feel like there's a lot of new stuff coming in for you. Um, I feel like you're also getting, what do you call it? Downloads from heaven. I feel like, you know, you're getting a lot of messages that you might want to really listen to, and it's going to help you move forward in that. I feel like everything that you've done in the past, you know, and I keep getting that word karma is coming back into my head again for you, that you're getting almost repaid for what it is that you have done, because you've invested, you've done, you know, you've invested in yourself. I really feel like that's what it is. You've invested in um your own self, really moving forward, and that is really going to, it's going to pay itself back in spades for you. I feel like everything, you know, I don't even know. I feel like travel, I don't see any, it says relocation. I'm not feeling that. I feel like, you know, there's just so many beautiful things coming forward for you. And I also picked this elegance card, right? Which is a beautiful card. It says elegance. It's got the swans. It's like, you know, everything is just calm and beautiful. And I feel like that is all, you know, coming your way, and it's on its way to you. So I hope that makes sense for you. Go ahead, JoAnne.
So what I have for you, Bridget, is I do feel like nothing, um, nothing will come of this situation. So there's something that you're questioning or that you're wanting clarity on, or that you're wanting, I feel like it's more you're wanting to make a difference in or change. And oh, Di, we're doing an angel class, Marsha and I, on the 25th, and more information on that will come. Sorry, I wanted to make sure I did that before I forgot. And so I feel like with you that, because I also have this card about communication and talking. So I do feel like there's, and also though it's a community. So I feel like there's some group or something that you want to do within a group, or somehow grouping things together. And I feel like you're spinning your wheels on it, is the sense that I get. It's about what, but I do feel like it has to do with somebody else, though, other people or somebody else. Because I do feel like with that, um, it really is about going within yourself. You know, I've been on a roll for the last couple of weeks about a lot of people that have been coming to me for readings want an answer outside themselves. And I know that I went on the whole big rant the other Thursday, 2 weeks ago, but it's always coming from within us. So I feel like whatever is going on externally from you with this group and whatever communication is going on, it really comes down to you and how you're going to perceive it, or how you're going to look at it, how you're going to take it on, what's going to happen from that. Because I feel like you're really being tested. Like, where are your boundaries? Where are your rules? Where is that line that you're not going to cross? Because it's really important for you to have that clear idea, that line in the sand where I'm not going to go beyond this, because I feel like you could easily be tested to go a little farther. Well, what about this? What about that? What about, we could just whatever. And you're compromising yourself. And you need to honor and respect yourself, is what I feel like is what they're asking you to do. Whatever the situation is that you're in, that you're questioning, it really does come down to these two things. You're really beating up the wrong tree, and you need to really honor and respect yourself. So it's still going to come to you. You have to make the line in the sand, make your boundaries, and don't move beyond that, and don't let anybody else move beyond that. I hope that makes sense to you, because it didn't make sense to me.
Okay, so Angie is next, which I'm going to do. Cassandra. Those two are just general questions, I think. And I'm going to just give the whole list. And JL, yeah, I did write down your question, so I have that. I'm just going to go down because I might have missed somebody on here, because I know I didn't go in order. Angie, Cassandra, Mary Ann. I have a question. Mary Elizabeth, Tracy, Eddie, Michelle Harris, Mary Ann, Kathy, JL, Jacqueline, I know you were there earlier, but I forgot to add you to my list. So you're here though. And then Lisa.
Did you get Pam?
Yeah, I get Pam, Seascape.
After-
So if you guys can put down your questions, that would be great. I'm doing Angie. You're doing Cassandra, JoAnne.
Okay. And Cassandra didn't have a question either.
Eddie's got an interesting question.
What is Eddie's question?
Eddie's question said that he dumped some of his friends for their political views, and he wants to know if the cards can give him any
feedback
insight
on
on
that? Oh, I have to use a naughty on the one.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right, Marianne, I'm writing down your question.
What the hell? Oh, I'm sorry. Oops.
Are you talking to us or are you talking to somebody else?
I'm still talking to the universe. Okay, I'm doing.
Oh my God.
I'm
all right.
Whoops. Cassandra, did you or did you not have a question? I'm not seeing one. I'm taking too much time.
I'm writing it down, Mary Elizabeth.
Okay. When I get to
Okay.
Lisa, pretty soon I'm feeling I want to tap into her mom potentially. Let's see, I'm doing Cassandra right now. Cassandra. Just a general. Ooh, Cassandra, you have something coming up in front of you pretty soon. I feel this like, ooh, excitement and fun. Something good. Like something really good coming your way. Are you taking or planning a trip of some sort, like a vacation or a trip?
Can I go?
Yes, it's your turn.
That's all right. I thought you were going. I was like, all right. La 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 la. All right. That's all right. Angie. So this is what I've got for you. I feel like whatever it is that you have something that is going on, I need you to pay attention to. I think there's something new happening. And again, like we said before, I feel like it's you want to look at it with different eyes, look at a situation, kind of step back, be the observer to what's going on. But I got these just beautiful cards. Milk and honey, that's where everybody wants to be, right? You all want to be in that happiness. And I feel that one thing, when I tell you to look at a situation with different eyes, is that I want you to be loyal to yourself. Don't be so, obviously, no, you have to be giving to other people because, I mean, I think that's who you are. That's who we all are, right? You want to help other people, but don't forget yourself, I guess, is what I'm hearing in this one is don't forget to pay attention to yourself, because that's when you're going to get, like, I feel such success with you. I feel like a lot of happiness with you. And again, I'm picking my angel cards tonight. I'm going to make sure I pick one of these for everyone. If I forget, remind me and just put angel in there, because that's what I'm going to do. Archangel Sindolphin. So he's the one. This is what I love about him. Your prayers have been answered. So I don't know. I'm going to give a little mini lesson on him tonight. I guess it's coming right out. But he's the one, if you can see, he's got a little trumpet and it's going up to God. So whenever you need any help, right, he's the one, victory, because he is the go-between. He is sending your prayers, your questions out into the universe, up into God, and you're going to get it back. You've got the victory card, the land of milk and honey, and I think that's the best place that you can be. And just number one is love yourself. Be absolutely loyal to you. Put yourself as numero uno. Okay, thank you. I hope that's a good one for you, honey. Okay, go ahead, JoAnne.
All right. I do feel like if it's not a vacation, there is definitely some really cool energy coming your way. It feels very exciting. And I don't know if you're in a relationship, it has to do with relationship or a job. There's something new coming towards you, Cassandra. And it feels like it's really, really good. Like it's just very exciting. Um, I do feel like you're not being totally, you're not you're not stepping into your power in the way that you need to be stepping into your power. You are holding back and you're not really moving forward in the, I want to say, gusto that you actually have behind you. And it really is about, um, you've got to put yourself first. You've got to make yourself seen and heard. Like you are important. The wisdom that you have behind you and um, the things that you can do, you're not even beginning to tap into yet. Really, you have to come home to yourself, which means you have to go within yourself and find out what is the joy, what are the things that you're really, um, you really want to bring to this planet right now. This is the time. I feel like maybe that's the excitement. This is the time for you to step into your truth and be who you are and be able to express that in a way that's the most loving. Because the other card is like slow down. I don't feel like this is necessarily about you slowing your life down, which it could be that because we all live very busy lives. But I feel like to do that, you have to go inward to think about or get that grasp on the things that you really want to create. What do you want out of your life? Because this is your life and you want to create it in a way that's going to be the most, glorious for you. It's about stop with, in this particular situation, I feel like it's the patterns of procrastination, the patterns of not moving forward, the patterns of keeping yourself from really stepping into the truth. And it really is about, you are the FNF expert, right? You know what you want in your life. You are the expert in your life. So don't rely on the outer sources around you to give you the information. You need to go within yourself and find it because it's all where you need to go. It's all right there. And you need to be the rebel in your life because you can and you are capable of doing it. You just have to trust yourself in doing it.
Bum, 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 bum. Excellent. Thank you. Miriam, can you just I'm reading your question. And before you, if you can just rewrite it for me, that I would appreciate that. Um, you would like to know if the white house you saw in meditation is your spirit animal or something else. Were you saying white horse or a white house? I'm thinking horse.
I think horse too, yeah.
And then we have Mary Elizabeth is next.
Mary Elizabeth. Oh,
And
God.
she wants to know what opportunities will present itself this month. What opportunities will the month bring for her highest good?
What will the highest good be for Mary Elizabeth? Okay. What opportunities?
And Di, I did add you to the list. Yep. Okay. So, Miriam, I'm going to go with white horse, I think. White horse. Okay. Yep. Okay. I'm going to pick one of my spirit animals. Well, I'm going to just say one thing, Miriam. As far as for me, when I see a white horse, it is, hi, Chantel. If we have time, I can get to you. The white horse to me is action, right? It's really, and it's positive movement forward for you. For you, when you take anything in meditation, I think that's up to you to, kind of feel where it's going to go, where it belongs for you. But that's exactly how I feel that the white horse is. It's a time of it's really a feeling too of spirit connection with spirit with you, that it's the pureness, the happiness, and a happiness moving forward. I also did a couple of an angel card for you, and it's asking you also to bring compassion. And I don't know why, if I am feeling like tonight I'm getting the same type of, if I'm going to just put this out for everybody, is really feeling compassion for yourselves. Like I feel a lot of self-love is going to go on here for us tonight, because Archangel Zadkiel, it's a beautiful card. I love this. Look at how pretty that is. And that's about compassion. And it's like bringing compassion to others. But again, I'm feeling it's compassion to ourselves. Like that's what you really want to go for, is, being so kind to yourself. I'm feeling that is absolutely the way it is. And I feel like also too, I've got Archangel Haniel, is that you're feeling a little bit, sometimes your emotions are, they say during the full moon, you're more emotional. I feel like at this time, you could be very emotional. You're feeling like I just feel like, something's not right, right? You just feel like all mixed up a little bit. But I just want you to just have some, for yourself, do a lot of self-love for you is where I'm getting it at. Again, I'm feeling you're not alone. I feel like spirit's coming in, and I think you really need to remember that you're really not alone in any of this. That, the meditation, you're going to be getting messages from spirit, and just know that the angels are listening to you. They're listening to you when you talk to them. They know what you want. And what is the most important thing is to really ask for help, ask for it, and have compassion for yourself. Thanks, Miriam. Okay, JoAnne.
So for Mary Elizabeth, I feel like you've got two things going on. So I needed to clarify it, but I do feel like this is your month for, manifesting what it is that you want. What are your dreams? What are you holding back on? I feel like this month is the Midas touch for you. It's really just getting out there and doing it. You are a teacher. I feel though that you are having problems with someone. This is where I feel like a split comes in the road, because I feel like you are naturally a teacher, and I feel like if you're not teaching, you will be doing it soon. Although I feel like you may be teaching now, but I feel like you're having problems with someone as well. There's some kind of conflict going on, and it's really, bitch, stand up and fight. That's some nice cards. It's really about, standing up for yourself, not letting people railroad you. So I do feel like you've got some kind of split going on there. And I do feel like with that, you just really need to walk away from the situation that's negative. Whatever is going on with this teacher, where you need to stand up for yourself, just walk away. You're not going to change anybody's mind, win them over. It's not going to work. Just walk away from it. But you keep walking into the truth of who you are, right? Of creating that place of openness to be able to share with other people your gifts, because I feel like that's really important. I didn't pull it, but here's a young man coming into the future, and I really was trying to feel like, did this have something to do with something else? I do feel like it may not be necessarily a love relationship, but it feels like someone who's really going to get you, and somebody's going to come in to help you. And I do feel like it could be something very much connected to teaching, or maybe looking at something in your life in a different way. It's about you going out and slaying those dragons. What do you want? You take control of your life, because the last one is, you need to focus on love. You need to focus on joy. You need to focus on the happy things in your life. And that's how you're going to really come back to slaying whatever is going on in this particular situation. This is what's going to get you there. It's coming back to that fun, that lightheartedness, that standing in your own power, that doing what it is you're here to do. And then everything will open up. So I feel like you've got a very good month, but it feels like it's going to be you facing maybe some challenges or something in your life that you need to face.
Okay, JoAnne.
Chantel, we're in the United States. Marsha is in the East Coast, and I'm in the West Coast. But thank you for being here. It's very late there in the UK.
Mary Elizabeth, I can't even believe you're writing that, because as JoAnne was talking with that little, the young man, she said, I was thinking, oh, this got to be a baby. She has a
Uh,
baby coming.
a baby coming.
She feels it's a boy.
Yeah. Oh, that's
That's
great.
exciting.
Yeah.
So
Oh, good.
exciting.
That confirm the baby. Confirm the baby.
Um, I'm doing Tracy.
Okay.
You're doing Eddie. Did
Oh,
you
good.
hear the question about the political views? Friends are gone.
So the actual question is what to the political friend? But did he do the right thing?
Basically, oh, it's her son and daughter-in-law. That's so exciting. Oh my God.
So
Very nice.
exciting.
Let me see if I can find that question for you.
Oh, I can find it. That's okay. You know, I did my day job all day today. I'm really seeing a difference in my reading when you're in your logical
Oh
mind.
yeah, that's no fun. I didn't have my nap today, so I'm in your boat. Okay, here it is. Are you ready,
I'm
JoAnne?
ready.
This is from Eddie. I dumped a group of friends who are very into a political perspective. I found this was not conflicting with my spiritual journey. I wonder what the cards will say.
Well, let's find out. I think it's a yes.
Okay.
Um,
All right, Chantal. Good night. All right.
Hi, Chantal.
Okay.
For being here.
So Tracy, I picked a couple of cards for you, and I feel this is going to your spiritual world, your spiritual work that you're doing at this time, and I feel that you really do have a beautiful connection. It's strong connection, but I feel that the one card that I got from the angels, right, says release jealousy. And I don't feel that you're jealous. And I don't even like to use that word jealousy, but I feel like you might be comparing yourself, right? Or not feeling that you're not moving along fast enough. You're not going at what you, what it is that you want to do. It's not happening fast, which I know that feeling. So I also got three cards, and these other cards are talking all about having the strength to move forward, the confidence to move forward, have that confidence in yourself, be fearless, be bold, take some action, just really go out there and go for it what you want. And I guess the other thing is to take chances, right? Don't hold back. Do not hold back. When you take that leap of faith and you're going to say what it is that you want to say, just make sure that you just do it. You just go out there and have the courage and the tenacity. I'm going to say courage to just say what it is that you're getting. Don't hold back. I feel like there can be a little bit of holding back, not really getting out there, being like, oh, I don't know if I should say it. And then, of course, you say, oh, I should have said it. I should have done it. I should have done that. But I really do feel that now is the time for you. It's just to step out there, be bold, go for what it is that you want, because I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised that what it is that you want is really it's right at your doorstep, and just go for it. Don't be afraid. Don't hold back. And that's it. So thank you. I hope that helps you, Tracy.
All right, Eddie. Good night, Jacqueline, and good night, Marianne. Thank you for being here. Oh, yeah, you're both having babies. That's funny. Yes. Mary Elizabeth and Lisa.
Oh, yeah.
So what I get for you is that was definitely a trigger of a lot of different things within you. It wasn't just about the political view. I feel like it was a trigger for other parts of your being that that you were unaware of, and things that are deep within you. So it was a trigger for you. It definitely was something that you needed to handle because it was a trigger. When we have a trigger, we don't want to ignore it. But you have to have acceptance for people and what they believe. I'm not saying that you didn't do something right or wrong here, but you do have to have acceptance no matter what you do, right? We always have to have that kind of unconditional love for people to go through their own journey and not judge them in the journey that they're going through. And that's what this acceptance is about. It's just having acceptance for them and where they're at. And then what the other thing about this is, though, it brought you an awareness of where your boundaries are. What do you believe? And where do you draw the line? And being able to stand in that line, that's a big part of our growth as a human being, is being able to have our boundaries and step into where we're at. So it was definitely growth for you. Definitely growth for you. But you're gonna love the last three cards, the naughty cards. Don't frickin' force it. Allow this stuff to come to you. I almost said, which to me is about just go with the flow. Like don't make a judgment. Just go with the flow right now, because you don't know how people can change or what can change in their life. You got a feeling you just can't shake, which is very true, right? You knew where your boundaries were and that you weren't going to continue to try to change people or change their mind or get them to think in a different way, because we all have our own way of thinking and our own way of doing things. But you stood up for yourself, and that's good. So the next thing, though, is apologize. But I don't feel like it's apologizing to them. It's about really going within yourself and saying, what is in right alignment to me? Again, it's coming back to the acceptance. It's like accepting people where they are, but still having your boundaries up. It's not like you go back and say, okay, I forgive you. I want to be with you. I want to whatever. You be you and I'll be me, because sometimes we can't. But it does, I feel like the strong message here is both about the acceptance and the forgiveness, and just move on and not have any judgment to it. Yeah, they do. Yeah. Have to do their own thing wherever they're at. But we don't have to do it with them. Absolutely. So I think you handled it well. I think your team is telling you you made the right choice for you, but you have to go deep inside and make sure your intentions are clean.
Okay, so Jacqueline and Marianne are not going away. They're staying.
Okay.
Else.
Oh, I thought you said you were leaving. You're right. Whatever. Good. No, I was like, you didn't you're reading it. You can't leave.
Okay, so next we're going to do Michelle, who wants to know. I just wrote shorthand and I can't really read my notes, but will love happen, I think, is the question.
Okay.
Marianne, I'm glad you're still here because you're on my list next. And then after that is going to be Kathy and JL. We do have your question, but Kathy, I don't think I have a question for you. So if you could write that down in the chat would be awesome.
So is Michelle still here, and is Kathy still here? Let us know if you're still here. And did you get Lisa? Where's Lisa?
She's on the list. She's not too far down. We're going pretty good.
Good. Okay, so who do we have? You're doing Michelle and I'm doing Marianne?
I'm doing Marianne. You're doing Michelle.
Okay.
Next, right?
Yeah, I'll do Michelle next.
Marianne. Hi, Marianne.
Michelle, leave a question.
Yeah, will love happen?
Oh, that's right. Okay, I have my love cards. Love cards.
So Marianne, I picked a bunch of cards for you. And I love this because you asked a health question, right? And does anybody know, this is a test, does anybody know what Archangel is there to help us with healing and health? It's Archangel Raphael, and he's the guy that I picked for you. And what does he say, Marianne? He's saying just breathe, right? Just take it easy. Don't beat yourself up, is the cards I'm getting here. Is, again, look at this other angel one I got. Let go of any guilt that you have. That, I think what you're not seeing, right? And I don't think that it's not that you're not seeing anything, but it's that you're finally you're finally seeing, I guess is what I want to say. But don't feel guilty about, not doing things sooner. I know that I personally have been a long time going to the doctor and it wasn't good. right? So you don't want to do that. And I don't want you to feel bad for not doing that, right? It's true. It's like you got to get rid of that. And the one thing too is look at this card, truth be told, right? So it's like, you're going to find out the truth of what's going on. And oh, geez, here we go. It's always worse in our head than it is in real life, right? It's like, you're going to sit there, and I know I'm going to put myself in your shoes as well. It's always the worst case scenario, right? So it's now that, it's realizing it's not as bad as you think it's going to be. You're going to, continue to move forward. It's like the little lesson. It's like, okay, you're getting a little nudge. Keep on going. Keep on going. Don't even feel bad. Take a breath. Things are not as bad as they seem or that you think, and not even that they're bad. I don't even want to use that word, but it's just the fact that, don't be Googling. Oh my God. I got to tell you, you guys I'm just going to say this. This is so funny. So I have to have surgery next week. And so I invited my kids over, talk about, how you get your head. I said, you guys got to come over for dinner this weekend for the Last Supper. I'm like, oh my God. But that's how your head can go. You just go a little crazy. So breathe, Marianne. It's not as bad. And it's actually a good thing that finally, you're taking charge, taking control of yourself. So I hope that helps you.
I'm going to do Joelle because Michelle didn't respond, so I don't know if she's here. So Michelle, if you are here, respond, and we'll come back to you. And I'm not sure. Is that two Kathys in here? Because I think we already read for a Kathy. Is there two?
I don't think we did a Kathy. We did a Katie.
Oh, Katie. Okay. Then maybe you want to do Kathy. And I'm doing J.
All right, you're doing JL?
I'm doing JL.
She wants to know, did you read her question?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And Kathy, if we hear from you, we'll do it again.
Kathy and Michelle, if you guys are here, then put your question in there. Let us know you're here, and we'll read for you.
Thank you,
We're not going to read for you here.
I appreciate that, Pam. Okay, so where am I? Kathy's not here, I don't think.
Oh, Kathy's not here. Okay, then here's
next. I have Jacqueline, then Lisa, and Seascape. I don't have a question for you. I don't know if you're here.
Yeah, let us know if you're here.
Do you have a question? Di, I don't have a question for you.
That's very nice of you, JL. She said she hopes that it goes smoothly and your recovery.
Thank you, JL. I hope it's swift too. I think it will be. Thank you, Pam. All right, so Pam, we need a question. Di, we need a question. We can both do them now because we went through those so fast. We went through them. I'm gonna pick angel cards for everybody. Oh, Pam wants general. Okay.
Pam wants general. Okay. So I feel like for you, JL, that you're holding on to a lot of stuff that you need to let go of that's not serving you. And I feel like it's time for you to go into the deep dive and just start letting go of stuff, because to me, it feels like it's a old narrative of false beliefs and not really truth. And I do feel like what I'm sensing from this is that you're being very hard on yourself, and you need to have compassion for yourself, more compassion for yourself. I feel like with you, you've been through a lot of stuff. Like your road has not been an easy road, so I can understand you feeling the way that you do. But I feel like this is the past. This is not really where you're at now, because I feel like your heart is opening and that you're ready to take on new challenges and new directions in life. So I feel like what they want you to do is to really open your heart and let things go that that don't serve you anymore. And I feel like you know what they are. They're big things. It's time for you to just put it all aside and move forward. It's time, again, self-love, right? It's about coming back into self and having self-love and being able to accept who you are, because each experience from the past creates who we are in the today. And so with that, sorry, with that, it comes the like kind of the phoenix that comes out of the fire and creates this power from our past experiences and how we've been able to go through them. And it's about, because I feel like, again, it's like the phoenix. So I spoke before I even looked at this card. That's the hidden blessing. The things that we go through that are shitty in our life are not fun and they hurt. But when we get to the other side, we become something better and we become something more powerful and understanding. And it's a part of our growth. And I feel like you've got some really beautiful hidden blessings that are coming your way. And I feel like it's through all that work that you've done. So it's time for you to just breathe now. You're safe. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Doesn't mean you're not going to have more challenges down the line. We all do in our life. But now is your time to breathe and really go back into self and go into self-love, because you really have, you really do. It's so funny. I don't know if you're in, that's really anything. That's interesting. To me, this is not about somebody else, because when I first look at it, it's about spending that time with yourself. So these cards are your cards right now for the year. It's having self-love, loving the time with yourself, like spending that time with yourself, getting to know who you are and where you want to go. And oh, it's so funny. It's about getting to know yourself. I'm speaking before I'm pulling cards. The cards come up. It's getting to know yourself. You've got to come back and reacquaint yourself and get to know who you are, because I feel like this next chapter in your life is going to be a really good chapter. I do feel like you've still got some things that you're having to let go of and work on in this year, but I feel like throughout the year, you're going to get better and stronger. Midway through the year, I feel like you're going to see some light at the end of the tunnel, and you're going to see new growth and beautiful things that are going to start unfolding for you.
Okay. I've got something to add to that for JL. And then the next one is, this is how we're going down.
Okay.
Jacqueline is general.
Okay.
Then we have Lisa, who wants to know what to keep in mind during this transition period, which is really, it goes to both, right? Loss and birth at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't think Seascape came back with anything, so she's out.
Yeah.
I think. Pam is general. Di is general. So we're good. But one last thing I wanted to say to JL. So I got two things. I know that you had a lot of loss recently. So of course, what card comes through? But it's the Three of Swords, right? Which is that pain in your heart. But I also got this one. This is why I love the angel stuff, you guys. I asked for an angel, Archangel Ezreal, right? Archangel Ezreal is the angel that connects you to your loved ones in spirit, right? So he's the one that you want to talk to. And it says your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. It's like, you know what? And I know that's a big worry. It's when you lose somebody and it's always like, are they okay? Is everything okay? And so I think for you now, it's like we want to release that and move forward. I think, as JoAnne was saying, and I do feel like this is the other thing that I got, which is so beautiful too. What did I get? The world, right? And the world is like, you've got everything. It's the culmination of everything happening. It's like all right in front of you. Again, it's right on your doorstep for you. Just rest assured that your loved ones are happy, they're okay, and they're going to help you in any way that they can, guide you along this upcoming year. And I think you're going to feel a lot more of their presence, and you're going to just, as each day goes on, it's just, you're going to go feel so good.
Which deck were you using? Marianne said
Marianne, you want to know my angel deck? Well, I have two. This is the one I love, which is, I'll show it up here for you guys. Angels of Abundance.
I love that one. It
I don't
looks
know if
like
it's
Brain
still
Virtue
available. These are old decks that have had for a long time. I don't know. And the other one, JoAnne, you've got this one. Um, the Archangel Oracle cards, which are
So
also Doreen Virtue.
I couldn't find them, so I got these of those cards, which were counterfeit. And there's spelling errors and there's typos. And I still use them because they still have the message on there.
Yeah,
But
yeah, you
don't
can.
if you go try to find Doreen Virtue's cards, be very careful because there's a
Yeah.
lot of counterfeit out there.
If they don't come with a booklet, they're
Yeah.
fake.
Yep. Exactly. And I
Um,
thought I was protecting myself, and I clearly did not.
you can still use them.
Oh yeah, I'm still gonna
Um,
Okay, so we're doing
oh,
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline.
I had to pull another deck for Jacqueline. It's a shaman deck.
Oh, I got to get an angel one for Jacqueline.
Maybe I'll pull an angel out of my counterfeit angel. Does that mean that the reading will be counterfeit?
Well, you can always blame it on that, JoAnne, but no. No, it's
That's,
going to be perfectly fine.
so for
That's pretty funny.
what do you want Jacqueline to know?
Oh, Jacqueline. So I'm going to just go first with my angel card that I picked for you, which is unlimited ideas, right? And I feel like this new venture you're going to be doing, right, is that you've got all of these ideas popping into your head and it's spirit helping you out. Really pay attention to those ideas because you know what? You don't get them for nothing. You have an idea and a lot of times you go like, oh, that's crazy. And then you don't even write it down. This is the thing. You write down all that your little thoughts, any idea that comes into your head because spirit, I mean, look where you landed at a spot that you've got to take advantage of that, like really pay attention to all the little ideas. It's almost I want to feel like keep a little a notebook in your bag or in your back pocket somewhere where you can easily write it down because I don't know if you're like me, but I say, oh yeah, I'll remember, I'll write it down, and then I'll say I was supposed to write it down, but what was it, right? So because there's just a lot of beautiful ideas that are popping into your head. And I also got, I'm just going to go really quick here, JoAnne. I'm sorry. I know.
She's telling me she's sorry. That's hilarious.
I can't help it. But I feel that also, what has brought you here to this point in your life is that you've had a lot of experience. I don't know if it's necessarily education in the strict sense of the word education, but I do feel that it's a street sense, street smarts as well that has brought you to where you are today. And that you've got a lot going on for you, and just pay attention to yourself. Be your own best friend.
Hi, Colleen. Thanks for joining us. Nice to have you. So what I got for you, Jacqueline, is, man, hold on. You're just going to go for a ride. This is really feels really good. It really does. And I don't really have much more to say. It's just you jumped, you took the chance, and I really feel like you're just going to fly. You are going to hit some challenges along the way because I feel like they're more growing pains. They're not like bad things, but it's growing pains. You are going to hit some challenges. I really feel like some of the challenges are going to be logistics, but it's also going to be you not burning yourself out. It's going to be making sure that you pace yourself and not get too carried away. Make sure that you remember the fun things in your life. That's what I'm hearing. Remember the fun things in your life. You really have created this. You've had this dream and you've created this forward motion. And I feel like this whole card for me reading is about you moving forward into I mean, they're just like praising you for moving forward, for taking this jump. And I really do feel like like you're just it's gonna grow and it's gonna manifest into beautiful things. You're gonna have to really watch yourself, pace yourself. Again, I feel like this is the wisdom of making sure you don't burn yourself out, making sure that you keep really good track of things, making sure that you don't like get overextended and don't have the help you need when you start growing, making sure that you're being logistically on top of things. This is going to be your challenge because I feel like you're going to grow a lot faster than you think you are. What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. So it's like you just jumped in and you're really going to have a good ride going forward, right? You're going to have a good ride going forward, definitely. It feels really good. It's going to get real. It's freaking going to get real. I think that, and that's where I feel like this is going to be your challenge, because it is going to get real. And then you're going to look like a shit show. You don't want yourself to get ragged. You really don't want yourself to get ragged. You want to be able to keep the stamina going. So don't burn yourself out. You're going to have to be wise in this.
And Jacqueline, when JoAnne, I can't remember what you said, but at one point I think you said they were proud that she took this step forward, or something like that. Whenever you said that, my whole body went one giant chill. Like I was like, oh yeah, they're proud. This is
very,
absolutely
very excited for you. Very excited for you. You're going to be blessed.
Okay. So now we're doing Lisa.
Lisa.
She wants to keep in mind between the transition between loss and birth. So I'm just gonna I did a couple of quick cards, and I just love this. You have to look at this picture because it says treasure your loved ones. And look at this. And I really feel that's your mother. Look at your mother and a baby. Like your mother is I think one thing that you need to just rest assured and just kind of hold on to is that your mother on the other side is with the baby on the other side, and they're getting to know each other before the new baby is born. So I feel like just knowing that love. And I also got Archangel Shemuel, which is peace, right? So he's really trying to tell you to you know I guess I want to say anyway is relish in the love that you have for your family and for your mother, knowing that she's always going to be there, and let that bring peace to your heart. Is how I feel. Is it's such a hard position to be in. It's like, don't feel guilty about feeling happy about the birth, because it's like, oh, my mom's not here, and but she is actually there. And I just feel like right this moment they are meeting in heaven. They're meeting in heaven, and you're gonna feel that, and just I just can't even believe it. I love it. I love that. When I saw that picture, I just knew.
So Lisa, are you done? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm done. Okay. I'm done. Go ahead.
Are you still here, Lisa? I had a question for you. Because I do feel your mom here very strongly, but I don't want to tap into her. I don't want to continue tapping into her without your permission to tap into her. But I do feel her here, and she does feel at peace. So I do want to say that to you. But if you're here and want me to go farther, I can. What I feel about with her.
She's here.
Okay. Do you mind if I tap into her a little bit?
She says,
you know
yes.
What I was going to do, if you want to, I can bring you live, and I can actually do it live with you here. I know we were going to actually bring you guys live, and I totally forgot because we're in our routine, so I totally forgot. But I can put the link in here, and you can click on it if you want to. If you don't, then you don't, and that's okay. If you want to come on live, just click on that link, and I'll bring you live. Okay, so I do feel very much that in her passing that I feel like she wants you to know that she feels. Give me 30 seconds, okay? Let me go with the cards. I feel like with the cards, first though, man, I'm just getting the shivers everywhere. Okay, is having the patience, right? This is about having patience with the grieving period. She's wanting you to have patience with yourself. She's wanting you to be calm and loving and quiet and like just allow the process to happen. I feel like even my talking is slowing down because she just wants you to slow down and take it all in. I do feel like there was a lot of, it's so funny because I feel like you would have drawn closer to her in that last part of her life. I feel like there would have been more of a bonding and more of a connection. I feel like there would have been healing and mending with her. Closer to her in that last part of her life. I feel like there would have been been more of a bonding and more of a connection. I feel like there would have been healing and mending with her.
Yes.
Closer to her. I don't know.
Why am I got to mute? Okay, mute.
And then when I'm done.
Okay, I'm muted. But can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Okay, then you just mute me. Okay, perfect.
I can't hear you though.
So,
That's
interesting. Okay, then
I hear you.
Unmute yourself.
What in the heck?
Now she's muted. You're muted, Lisa.
Muted. Everyone can see and hear you, it says. But I can't hear me. Okay, I can't hear you though.
Did you unmute? Unmute.
She did unmute because we can hear her.
No, she can't
That
hear
is so bizarre. I don't have a mic. Okay. I should go off because I can't hear you and I want to hear you. So, is that right? I want to hear you. I'm leaving.
Okay. Let me know that you can hear me. I think that we had you muted, so I'm not clear if you unmuted. Okay, so the feeling that I have with her, though, is that there would have been a close bond between the two of you, a closer bond, and there would have been a lot of peace that would have happened. And I feel like she's showing me that you were very supportive of her, and she's very appreciative of that, because I am very well aware that you and also your husband, I feel like you would have cared for her. I feel like you would have done. Okay, perfect. I don't know what happened. I should have left it alone. Just can move forward. But I do feel like she's showing me that you guys had really helped to bring peace to her life and helped her to be comfortable. I feel like comfortable would have been something that would have been very important to her. And also I feel like there would have been a gathering of the children around. Like there would have been some kind of goodbye, and there would have been a gathering of the children around. And she's making me feel like that really makes like my heart just wants to sing, because she was so appreciative of knowing that she was passing to the other side, and she had all this love from family and she had the support from family. I feel like that was really important to her. I do have this awareness that it feels like her passing feels like she would have been, it's hard. I feel like you guys would have been there, but she would have been alone at her passing. I'm not sure if that you can understand that or not, but I do believe that because I feel like she's making me aware that it was something to do with respect, like self-respect. I'm frozen. Okay. Am I frozen?
No, you're not frozen for me.
You can come back and listen to it. Dawn's saying it. Okay.
Donna says you're frozen. Maybe it's you, Donna.
So I do feel like what she wants to share is you've got things that you need to keep doing, and she wants you to know that she wants you to keep moving forward, because she was okay. Maybe after test. Okay, so she wants you to know that you've got something that you're wanting to do and you're not doing it. And I feel like you would have spoken to her about that. And she wants you to get up off your behindy and get moving. And I don't know that she would have used behindy, but she would have used something very similar to that, because she knows that you have a passion and she wants you to keep moving forward in your passion. Because I do think that she's making me aware that that she didn't always approve of what you did. She wasn't always like your biggest cheerleader, but she's your biggest cheerleader now, and that she's sending her love, and she knows that you guys loved her. You brought her so much peace at the end, and she wants you to know that she knows that you brought her peace. And now she's here to help you, and she's going to support you. And she wants you to say, or she wants me to tell you, don't stop talking to her. Talk to her, because she's here to support and help you. And you need to keep talking to her, because she's going to be your like cheerleader. She's going to be there for you. She's going to open doors for you. She's going to inspire you and help you. So keep going to her with your questions. Keep building that relationship with her, because she's showing me that she's very passionate now to support you in everything that you want to do, because she sees now the bigger picture. She understands the bigger picture of what you're here to do, and she wants to support you in that. So I just want you to know that she is very much with you and your entire family. She also is so excited about this baby, and I could totally feel what Marsha said, that the baby and her are together right now until that baby is ready to be born. And she is definitely getting, ooh, it's going to bring, ooh, the energy. She's just loving that baby up. Hold on, I'm going to get emotional because I can feel her excitement and her joy, and she knows that this baby is going to have a loving home, and she's very excited about that. So with that, I will leave you with her, and she just wants you to know that she is there for you. So please keep calling on her. The rest of the cards are really about you going in and doing your inner healing, and what she said, being able to move forward in your life. So with that, I will leave you.
Ah, that was very nice, JoAnne. You know, you can feel it too, Lisa. As soon as you just said that, JoAnne, at the very end, my whole body, again, I got that chill from head to toe. It was just like, it was just beautiful. When I can just see her with that baby. That's
Oh, I can too.
okay.
When your loved ones die, they're with you. They don't go to some place for weeks to do whatever. They're right there all the time.
I know. I believe that too.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Pam is next. Donna, if you have a question, please type it in for us. So this is, I'll just go down the list. We have Pam, Di, general question. Pierrette, I don't know if you're still here, but your question was about aliens or astral traveling. I don't know if you're still here.
Can you guys let us know if you're here? I know Pam, and let us know if you're still here. You're just watching, Donna. Okay.
Okay. Oh, Colleen, did I not write you down? No. Oh, I did.
You're very welcome, Lisa. Your mom has so much love for you, and I don't feel like she always did. I feel like you have you had a typical mother-daughter relationship.
I don't know what you mean by that. Pam has a general,
okay.
General question, I think.
I'll be seeing Pam in the morning.
What are you doing in the morning?
I'm teaching my class. Okay, correct is here. Yes, still here. And yeah. She's just such a cheerleader for you right now. She's just sending you, I can't even tell you, it's so emotional how much love she's sending you, Lisa. How much love is there? Okay, so Pam has a general, so we're doing a general. All right. Oh, Pam needs these cards. Oh, I'm doing a beginner's mediumship class.
Oh, that's fun.
Class 3. Tomorrow's class 4.
Yeah. Time flies, huh? Di, we have you. I think you have just a general question as well. If you have something different, you can let us know. You're after Pam.
And to finish, Di, Marsha and I on the 25th are teaching together an angel class, how to get to know your angels. Oh, thank you, Pam. You're very nice, Pam.
Oh, it's a great class. Of course it is.
Yeah, so we'll be doing on the 25th at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time an angel class.
Hey, you know what's funny, Pam? You're talking about this class, and don't I pick this card about friendship? Aww. And I'll go on with the other cards as well. But the one thing about this one, it says, be with the ones who make you shine. Now, isn't that true? JoAnne is bringing out the shine, right? With the class. And it's, you're going to be with friends, like-minded people, which is always, always the best thing, right? And again, this is so crazy town. But again, I'm talking about the light shining, right? And it's, when you allow your light to shine and when you're giving your messages and you're learning all of that stuff, it's, you're giving it out to them and you inspire people. And I want you to remember that. It's like, I feel like, Pam, I've never met you, but I feel like you have this calmness about you that is really inspiring to other people. So you want to just remember that. you're being with the like-minded people. And one thing also that I want to remember, now that you're talking about mediumship class, that's so funny because these cards make such perfect sense to me now. It is crazy. But, cooperation instead of competition. And again, and I feel that with mediumship is so important to remember there is no competition. There is no, you don't want to be like this one. Like I always say that to people. It's like, can you imagine if everybody did everything the same way? What a boring, boring life this would be, right? So don't compare yourself to others and do you do you in whatever it is that you're doing. And I feel that, fulfillment of wishes, I feel like this is going to be a really good thing for you. And just remember, if again, I feel like, people always want to be in a rush to be, to get there. But if you just relax and take it one little baby step at a time, it's just going to be a really a positive, beautiful experience for you. And I think you're going to look back on it and say, like, I don't know how long the class is, JoAnne, but when you're finished with the class, you go back and you say, wow, did I learn a lot from, this is your third week. Even in 3 weeks, I think you'll see just how far you have come. Okay.
Cassandra is actually in the class too, and she's asking where to sign up. We haven't posted the angel class yet because I dragged on getting it. We're doing it through Zoom, and I was setting it up to have everybody just go through the whole process through Zoom, but I haven't gotten that done. So you could just message Marsha or I, and we can get you that information as well. Yeah, so just message us. We'll get it to you, one of us. Yeah, that was beautiful. I love that. So what I have for you, Pam, is really, it's so funny that Marsha said all that because that's going to be the beginning of our class tomorrow, FYI. Because this is the first card is about you being you. Just don't let anybody knock you off of your pedestal, your path, the direction you're going. It really is not being afraid to step out and be the person you are. And I know a lot of people, when they start into mediumship, like I'm not on Instagram right now for some reason, it kicked me off. But my sister-in-law was there. And if you're watching this, hello. But I never thought I would say in a public forum, oh, hi, Kathy, my sister-in-law, because my family doesn't believe in what I do. The path, the background that I have is not in alignment to what I'm doing. But this is what we all face when we go into mediumship because it's got a stereotypical background to it as well. And so we just have to really trust and stand into who we are. But I feel like you do this very well because I know you in different areas. And I feel like, you just need to keep moving forward and have confidence in yourself to be able to do what you want to do because you are making big changes in your life. You're wanting to shift and do things that are new. And so honor that and take it slowly. Like Marsha said, don't try to rush it or push yourself, but be open to it as well. And don't be afraid to, step into these things that you want to try and be able to explore them because because you're really going to come back to the truth of who you are. You're really going to come back to the peace and the balance of who you are. But I also have to wonder, with this swift sword and this justice, that you've got something that you're facing as well. I do believe that there's something either you're not facing it or you're not talking about it or you're not, something that's hidden, something that it's not being expressed in some way. And it really is going to be a matter of you not being like overly in your head about it. Don't worry about it because it's all going to work out okay. And even this journey you're on, right, in being able to expand your spirituality and growth, you're going to win in that journey because you really do. You have the strength to be able to move forward. It's funny, this card comes up quite a bit. I think we all have more strength than we think we have. You do have the strength. Again, the animal thing to me is about connecting back to the roots of who you are, connecting back to Mother Nature, connecting back to the beginning of your being, your purpose for being here. And then in doing that, and I know that you are this kind of person where you're filled with gratitude. You're the most kind and wonderful person that I know. except for Marsha. I got to put Marsha above you on that one. I'm just joking. Because I know both of you. But anyway, be in gratitude of the blessings that are coming your way. But also, I want to honor you for the kind of person that you are, because you're always so supportive of others, and you're always so open, and you're always so helpful. And so I feel like the universe is just saying, proud of you for what you're doing. Keep moving, but whatever's going on, don't hide from it, and be very grateful for the blessings in your life, which I think you are.
Hi, Marianne. Thanks for coming.
Bye, Marianne. Okay, who are we with?
We're with Di. She's got any question.
Di. Okay. Hi, Di.
Let me just say, so after Di, we have Pierrette, Colleen, Isabel, and Donna doesn't want a reading, she said.
Okay. So we'll do the 3 more.
Just 3 more. And if Colleen and Isabel have a question, you can just write it down for us. Okay.
Di. Actually, Marianne is the one who has all the information to the to the class.
Oh, I know.
We were saying that over and over again, and here's Marianne sitting there. She has all the information in her hands.
Oh,
I just realized. Oh, wait a minute. Di. What is Di?
So, Di, I'm picking so many cards because I don't even know what I'm doing here. All right, Colleen. She wants a message from her sister. All right.
I have to see if she comes through. I don't do mediumship necessarily on this channel because it's kind of personal. But with Lisa's mom, she was very much in my energy. So.
So Di, I feel like there is, again, I have movement for you, something that, I feel like you're leaving something. There's an end to something and a new beginning happening for you at this time. And I feel like you had been looking around and maybe seeing other people and saying like, oh, I need to do something that I love to do. I need to get I feel like you were stagnant almost, right? And then you just see like, oh, there is a life ahead of me. There is something else that I can do. Because I do feel that I got this moving on card, and going on a quest, right? And it's really about trying something new, going on a journey almost. I feel like it's just oh gosh, if you wanted to just kind of backpack and you don't know where life is going to lead you, that you're just going to kind of go with the flow, but you're really open to movement. And, I love this saying on this card here, right? Good luck favors the brave. And that's how I feel with you. It's like you're just moving on, you're going forward. I asked for the angel card for you, and I got Archangel Metatron. And I don't know if you know about Archangel Metatron, but he's great with children. So I don't know if you have, because I feel like there's a family with you too. I feel like there's, I really feel like the foundation and with kids, working with kids. I don't know if you work with kids, Di, but I feel like you if you don't work with them, you've got a special bond with them. Let's put it that way. Like it's, some people like kids, some people not so much, but I feel like you really have a bond with children, and that something, like I said, closed door in the past, moving forward, and it has something to do with kids and a new adventure for you. And I feel like definitely adventure is the word. Okay, JoAnne.
So what I have for you, Di, is that's very interesting. Okay, hold on. I wanted to get one more card from here. Okay, so what I have, very interesting. Oh, Okay. So what I have is that I didn't totally hear what Marsha said, but I think this kind of goes with it. But I feel like you're not being truly honest with yourself about the things that you want. You're running from purpose, from your purpose of being here. You're not really okay. The hesitation I have is that you know what you want and you know how to get there, but you're afraid to actually take the steps there. Something to do with that. It's like you're aware of where you're needing to go, but you're not taking the movement to get there. So you're hesitating, or you're not allowing it to happen, or you're holding back. Where I feel like if you look at her, she's just on top of the world. And I feel like you very easily are on top of the world, and you've climbed the stairs already. You already know where you need to go, right? You've already been up, and now you just need to keep moving forward, which you are doing. And I know that you are doing that because I feel like what's holding you back is your belief system. It's that illusion. We all are affected by the illusion that's not the truth. The truth is that we really are magnificent beings, but we came here to kind of limit ourselves to be able to learn. And that's you having to go back to, good night, Eddie. Thank you for being here. It's going back to the truth of who you are and just trusting that, because you have a glorious plan that you've laid out before you. And you need to just be able to walk into it. And what's keeping you from that is your belief system. In this one, it's the seven deadly sins, but in that, really, the idea of that is what's holding us back, right? There's the things that are keeping us back from moving forward. And so with that, you're just going to celebrate when you get to the other side. You're going to look back like, I can't do the Marsha, but she does it so well. You just feel like, why did I wait so long? Why didn't I just do that? Why didn't I just step into that path? But there's you again, like these two things are the illusion, right? You're holding yourself back to do what you're here for, but it's the illusion that's keeping you doing it, because you really do have this love to want to do it. You want to keep moving forward. And you're going to. You're not going to do this. It's just in what time will you do it? But they're old stories that don't belong to you anymore, and you just need to cut it out. You just need to like step into the path of who you are and what you're here to do, and not worry about all these other things. You need to cut it right out of your thinking, because I do believe that it's that thinking, your old way of thinking, the patterns that keep you from moving forward or doubting yourself or not. Because I believe, and I wish I used those cards because I'm sure it would have come out, that tiger with the courage. You have the courage inside of you. It's just that you're not trusting it because of your pattern of thinking, your belief system. So yeah, just keep moving forward. I think you're doing fabulous. I know that you are, and you just will keep moving forward. And she has children, by the way, when you were
Yes,
talking about.
4 boys. Yeah, so Archangel Metatron, he's the one that works with children.
Good, yeah, keep setting that. We all have fear, for sure. All of us die. We all have fear, but you know what? It's what we do with that fear, because fear used to keep me from doing things, and now I just look at fear and go, oh yeah, you want to challenge me? Okay, come on, let's do it. Well, I don't always do that, but I try to do that.
Okay, so Pierrette, if I'm saying that right, I don't know if I'm saying that right. So this was her question. So there's a lot of talking and screaming in her sleep.
Oh.
And she wants to know, is it astral travel? What was the other? Is this something new? It's something new that happened. Is it astral travel, or what is it? So I'm just going to say one thing that I feel about that is, thank you, Di.
Thank you, Di. You're very welcome.
I guess I don't understand screaming and talking in your sleep. Talking in your sleep is one thing. Screaming kind of makes me a little, I'm going to take a step back with that because I don't like the feel of that. But for me, the cards that I got for you, I would say it is definitely astral travel. I look at this. We've got she's up in the sky with all those birds flying around her, right? So I feel like, and again, it's that activity, right? It's the nighttime is you're extremely busy. You're just kind of moving along. Also, I got spiritual connection, with you. So yes, it's, going in and connecting with spirit. And I think what's happening at that time is I got Archangel Zadkiel, right? He's all about learning and teaching. That, when you're out there, you're getting downloads, you're learning things, you're going there to get things to bring back here to utilize in this life here. So that's my take on what's happening. Go ahead, Joe.
I may have an offer for some people that I wanted to maybe throw out there.
Oh, throw it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. So funny that what you said, because I'm trying to tap into what she's experiencing, and I totally agree with you from my experience of what I've been through. Okay, I'll come back to that. So what I do feel like is you are coming face to face with your spiritual nature and your ego self, your human side and your spiritual side. And how do you come to balance with the two of them? I totally agree with what Marsha said. We do astral travel every night because why would our soul stay within our body while we're sleeping all night long? It's like, no, we got things to do. We're going to all the planets and we're going to all parts of the universe so we can get this done because we have a lot of learning to do and we're not going to sleep all night long. So definitely we astral travel. But I do feel like your soul is meeting yourself. And the first thing I got, no, opportunity is what I got next. And to me, this means you're going through some changes, some awakenings that you're not understanding. And that's what you're hearing is that clash between the human side and the spirit side is what I feel like when I'm trying to tap into and experience what you're experiencing. It feels to me that, and I experienced that a lot when I was first starting my journey. I don't know if anybody's told you or if you're on this path. I feel like you're in the beginning of the understanding of spirituality and what it's all about and all the different avenues. I feel like you're like just a baby, like walking through that. But you're coming to that groups because you're in new beginnings. You're starting a whole new way of thinking, a whole new way of learning. And this is really going to be big for you. It's going to totally rock and change your world. It's really about mindfulness, right? It's coming back into the why am I here? Who am I? It's coming back to the remembering that you're not this body, that you're actually a soul that's having an experience. And what is your soul here to learn? As soon as Marsha had said that, that's exactly what I had gotten is that connection back to soul, that connection back to your path and what it is that you're here to do. And it's really, to me, it's helping you to not keep doing what you're doing, but move into a way that's going to change your life. I do feel like beginnings, this isn't just like, oh, I'm going to begin my new diet tomorrow, or I'm going to begin walking tomorrow. This is like a life-changing new beginnings is what I feel like. And what happens, or what I feel like is happening to you, is you're hearing and more aware of the spiritual world than you realize. And I feel like the only time that you're paying attention to it as much is when you're sleeping, because now your mind, your body is not continuously moving forward in a fast-paced lifestyle like you would do. In our day, we're busier than we are at night. At night, we hear things. But I bet in the near future, you're going to start hearing that kind of, and I don't know if you already have, but that loud noise in the day. Like I used to tell friends of mine, Marsha being one of them, it's so loud. And it felt that way to me. It was so loud, but it was me fighting my connection with spirit and the fact that I always had a connection to, and all of you do, every one of you has the ability to be a medium. Nobody is any different than others. It's just that some of us are more wired in this lifetime to be connected to it versus other people that have other things that they're accomplishing. And so that's what I was becoming aware of in my night, in my sleep. I would be exhausted. It would be loud. And then in the day, it started becoming really loud too, because it was all of the spiritual world that I was becoming in tune with. And so I feel like you have several things going on and that you're actually changing and you're adjusting to a new direction for your life. I'm not sure. Maybe you could tell us if you're doing mediumship or if you're doing psychic work. But I feel like if you're not, that's something you're going to go into, because that's what's happening is you're hearing spirit talking to you. You're hearing the spiritual world and the energy of that spiritual world. And when you're not used to it, it can feel very overwhelming. It can feel very loud. It can feel very tiring and draining because you don't know how to shut it off. You don't know that you have a switch that you can turn on and off. So I hope
That's
that
the
helps.
key, JoAnne, is that you don't know that you can.
Yeah.
So many times you hear like, well, how do I stop it? Well, you say stop it.
It
You know,
really is that simple.
it really is. And you know what? And you have to make sure that, you're in charge.
You
You know,
are in charge. Absolutely.
that's key.
After we don't have to compete tomorrow, you're totally in charge of your mediumship, which is what I think I've said every class. You are in charge of the spiritual world. They cannot just do whatever they want. You have control. Okay.
Okay. Oh, sorry. We've got Colleen and then Isabel, and both want a general.
Okay.
I'm going to let you go first because I think I can't think anymore.
I know. I was sick.
That's how I feel. I'm like, oh.
I'm tired too. I'm really tired. General. I know, right, Jacqueline? I'm tired. Sheesh, we've been going for 2 hours. All right, let's see what happens with Colleen. General for Colleen. Bye, Lisa. We're sending so much love and blessings to you for your coming new baby and healing and all of that. Sending so much love.
All our love and support to you.
Yeah. And let us know. I'm sure we'll see you on Facebook when the baby comes. Although I'm not on Facebook that much, unless I'm doing a live. Don't have time.
I know, JoAnne. Busy.
I want to say, Colleen, that your sister passed a few years ago. I don't know if you can tell me. If I feel like she's passed a few years ago. And I almost feel like her passing had to do with an accident or a sudden passing. I feel like she passed of an illness. I'm faintly getting this, faintly. Are you still here, Colleen? Ooh, that's a pretty card.
Colleen and Isabel, if you can let us know if you're here. Colleen's here.
Oh, it was an illness. Yeah. Okay, let me. So, it was a couple years ago, though. You would understand a couple years ago that she had passed. I want to say within 2 or 3 years. I don't think she's been gone that long. I just need that validation because my brain is tired, so I don't know if I'm really tapping into her or if I have somebody else. So you have come to a completion about something in your life. I feel like like you're going through into a new direction. I almost feel like this could be even a career change, something to do with a career change. I do feel like, let me keep going. I think I'm overflowing and overwhelmed. I'm tired.
That's how I feel.
Oh, no. Okay, well, I'm going to not do it if you're not going to respond because I don't know that I have her because I am tired. So if I don't see back from you, then I'm just going to move on to the cards. So I do feel like you're coming into a new phase in your life, very much. I do feel like you've been feeling like the world is closing you in. There's something to do with feeling like pressure and closed in. Um, um, I want the overwhelmed doesn't seem like the right word for me. It feels to me like I feel like there, like you feel like your words. Oh, you lost me for a couple minutes. Okay, I feel like I'll come back to that in a minute. I feel like you feel like the world is coming in on you, is closing in on you, and I do feel like you've got to keep being strong because it's not going to last forever. I feel like you're really just going through a transition, and so it's going to feel like the world is coming in, or you're feeling overwhelmed. But you're going through a transition, and you're going to get to the other side because really interesting is you're straddling both worlds. The interesting thing about this, though, is I'm not sensing this is straddling the two worlds between just like, you know, life and not life, or, it's like there's something big here. Like you're making in this closing the door and going into something else, this transformation that you're going through, the transition, it's like a big thing in your life. This feels like a big momentous change. Like you're going from white to black or uh, dark to light. Not that you're in the darkness. I realized that didn't sound good when I said that because I feel like you're making a big shift. So I don't know if this, and I do feel like it's going into the spiritual realm. So I'm not sure what you're doing in that area, but I feel like over the next year that you're going to make some pretty big changes. Yeah, it's really big for you. I feel like you know what? Uh, you have Father in spirit, Colleen. You have Father in spirit. I feel a man here. I feel a strong presence of a man. And I feel like with this man, he would have been close to you and you would have looked up to him. Um, because I feel like he's helping you. He's helping you with the transition from one of your life paths to another life path. Because I feel like that's your transition as you're going from, you came to this point where you're stopping and now you're going on. Okay, because I feel like she's not as strong. He's very strong, and I feel like with him, he was a very strong person as well. I feel like he would have had a lot of opinions. I feel like he was a pretty stubborn man in a lot of ways, like more in like what I think is what I think, and I don't really listen to other people. But I feel like he's helping you, and you're thinking. Um, Helping you. Okay, but are you thinking about going into mediumship? Because like this card to me is really reeking of talking with the other side, talking with uh, your loved ones, talking with people that have passed. So I feel like this change for you is pretty significant. And if you're not working on it now, that you will continue to work on it and grow more in that, because this vibration, um, like if you look at that the energy around him on the top of that mountain, it's or whatever that is. I feel like that's a lot of energy that's coming out of you, and it's also coming to you as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like you're going to come through the door. I don't know what what you're trying to do with that, or what you're because I feel like you're resisting. It feels to me like you're resisting. But he almost wants to like I feel like I want to take you by the nape of your neck and give you a little kick in the butt because you're the one that's holding it back. You're the one who's dragging your feet in it because it really feels to me like you're not really sure how to deal with the energy. The energy is too much for you, and it feels like you're not really sure how to deal with it. And so it feels to me like he's wanting to almost like in this picture, if you see the water is flowing. Sometimes when I sit in my meditation, I'm sorry, Marsha. I
No worries. You keep going.
sometimes when I sit in my meditation, I feel the overwhelm of the world, right? All of the things that are going on or what's going on in my life or whatever. And so it's harder for me to settle down and get into my, as I start with sitting in the power every morning. And so I actually visualize a waterfall that's coming down over my crown chakra, over my head. And it's like washing away all of the day, all of the worries, all of the whatever's going on, and just taking it away for now. Like it just can float down the river and not be with me. And then that gives me back into my, it gets me back to that center, into that peace. And I literally can visualize, and I don't know where it came from. I just literally see this waterfall that has this like beautiful turquoisey green color that just kind of washes down through my internal mental being and getting rid of everything that doesn't serve me. And it really helps me to come back to the center and be able to, because one of the things I work with people in trance, and one of the hardest things to do in trance, hardest thing is to have that quiet, still mind. And when you have that quiet, still mind, that's when you're opening up to the spiritual world. And this is very interesting. This is happening because this is kind of my offer that I may put out. Is one of the things that I'm trying to work on right now is doing messages through loved ones in my trance state. And I actually did it today with someone, and it was really interesting because it was a new feeling for me to have some, because I know my team, my guides, when I'm going into trance, I know who they are, I know their energy, I've built a relationship with them. But to have somebody else come into my energy was like, what is going on? It literally freaked me out, Marsha. I'm not kidding. I was like, what is going on? It was very, very interesting. And so I was trying to give the message of that loved one. Don't ask me why I'm saying this right now. But okay.
Hi, Jacqueline.
Hi, Jacqueline.
Thank you.
So I want to invite a few people to be my guinea pigs to do that, because I need to get used to feeling that energy and being okay with somebody else's energy and my energy. And then being able to do mediumship through trance, because then you're getting the direct voice of that loved one versus my interpretation of the voice, right? When we're doing mediumship, it's just an interpretation of what's being said. So anyway, that's something that I've been working on.
You're going to have a lot of volunteers. I'll tell you that right now. I'm volunteering.
Okay, I'm going to bring your, yeah, I won't say you're going to bring it in. Anyway, I feel like you are definitely going to another side. You said you are feeling overwhelmed. Yeah, and I think just give yourself time. I don't know if you're training with anybody or learning the ethics and the way to go into mediumship. And, you know, if you are, it's like my biggest thing is be careful of the teacher, because there's good and bad teachers. Not that we can't learn from anybody, but it's better if you learn from a good teacher than someone who's not. Just put it that way. But anyway, I feel like you're going forward, and I'm sorry. You volunteered.
You get 3 volunteers already. How fast is that? Colleen, I'm just going to add just one little bit to what JoAnne had said. I feel like as you're embarking on this new adventure for yourself, that you're feeling almost alone, and like you can't open up to your friends. You know, when you're just by yourself and you're like, am I crazy? What am I doing? But the one thing I love this Archangel Uriel. Now, Archangel Uriel always has the little lantern, right? Which is leading the path. It's lightening up the way. And it's really just knowing that you are going to trust, whatever messages that you're getting. And I think we said this to somebody else before, is really just trust that, I think it was with you, Jacqueline, the ideas, like listen to those new ideas, new beginnings for you. And also just don't feel that you're alone, that know that spirit is with you, and that not only that, but you will be able to find your tribe of people and your people who are like-minded and will really help you along this journey that you're going on. And that's it. So I hope that helps you, Colleen. And our last one.
Oh, we have one more? Oh, my.
I know. Isabel, are you still here? Let's make sure she's still here before we do it.
Yeah, let us know if you're still here. We'll be happy to do it, Isabel, but you need to know you're here. Okay, so I've got Jacqueline, Colleen, Cassandra. right? Is that it? Volunteered?
Marsha.
And Marsha. You were actually already on the list. You know you're my guinea pig all the time.
That's going to be awesome.
You haven't heard it yet. I don't know. It was really today when I did it with someone. It was more the person. It was more philosophy. I think. I mean, there wasn't enough evidence. I think for me, I don't know what was said. I just know what she told me. I forget it. I'll tell you later.
Are you recording it?
No, I didn't record it.
Yeah.
If I'm practicing, this is a new thing for me.
Well, you know, JoAnne, I think I pulled a few cards for people today. Is take a little patience. It's new for you. I want it to be perfect right off the bat.
Who are we reading for? I cannot remember.
Isabel.
Isabel. She hasn't answered, so I guess we're done. Colleen, if you go onto my Facebook page, or if the comments on YouTube in the StreamYard don't stay on YouTube, so I don't know how to get a hold of you. So I don't know if you're a follower of mine, if I can do it that way without having a connection with you. But if you reach out to me on Facebook, Reach the Unlimited, I can get a hold of you there through Messenger or whatever. All right, Missy, I think we're done.
I think we're done. So thank you all. I hope you all have a great night, great weekend.
And thank you for all of your guys. Sure, you could email me at JoAnne at Reach the Unlimited as well, as you can see right there. Like, wait a minute, it's right there. I don't have to say that. Yeah, you can email me.
Yeah.
And whoever said like my sidebars, thank you, Cassandra. I think that was you.
Yeah.
And I will see Cassandra and Pam tomorrow morning. Thank you guys for being here. It was fun. And we have to give a big pat on the back and a big thank you to Marsha because she was exhausted starting into this tonight. And
I think I did pretty good.
You did.
Better than I expected. I thought I wasn't going to make it, but.
And you put up with my long-windedness even though you were tired. And I was very misbehaving today, wasn't I?
No, you weren't. You were perfectly you, as always.
All right, you guys, have a good night. Have a blessed weekend. Hopefully I'll see you too this weekend, Di. Bye.